It's an episode in Australian history that's long been brushed into the shadows. In 1940, thousands of enemy aliens were shipped to Australia in appalling conditions on board the British ship Dunera and kept in rural camps. Now a National Library exhibition about the so-called Dunera Boys has been extended as relatives and descendants of the former internees scrambled to find out more about the history of their loved ones.
Anita Raddick and her future husband Uwe met in unlikely circumstances.
His hut was facing the barbed wire, and I was very often on the other side of the barbed wire because I had a boyfriend who was on that side, and that's how my husband fell in love with me. At least that's what he told me, that while I was flirting with the other guy, he was falling in love with me.
Theirs is a story of how life goes on in the face of hardship. They were both interned as enemy aliens. Anita's whole family was shipped from Singapore on suspicion of Italian heritage.
And so they interned first my brother and my father, and then they interned my mother and myself.
And there she met Uwe, who'd arrived on the notorious Dunera voyage. The internees made the best of life behind barbed wire, making art, writing newsletters, passing time. When they were finally released, most of the 2,500 internees went back to Europe, but about 850 chose to stay. For those who did, this exhibition is healing old wounds.
It's like saying we did it wrong, we didn't know it any better, and now we're sorry. And now we're happy you're here and you're part of Australia.
Uwe died last year after 65 years of marriage to Anita. He never got to see the exhibition, but Anita brought her daughter and grandchildren so they can better understand his story. Siobhan Hinu, ABC News, Canberra.